Thank you all for coming to watch my channel again. I recorded this on the 24th of March 2025 while I'm still on vacation. I go back into my office the 27th. Unfortunately, as of late, there are certain people I don't want to be around, but we're not going to talk about that. Excuse me. Before I give my shout outs, let me give a disclaimer. This dishwasher's going. Y'all know I know better. By now I've been doing this too many times to be having that thing running while I'm doing a video, but it's just something I'm in the habit of doing, starting the dishwasher and then making a video. So let's get right into it, okay, to the shout outs. First off, I want to shout out to Hook It Up Homestead, and if you've been watching me by now, I've said for the foreseeable future I'm going to continue to highlight her channel in my shout outs whenever I'm doing stuff that's not real touchy and sensitive, like giving tributes and things like that. So you need to learn to grow your own food, because I feel like there's going to come a time when not as many trucks are going to move as it once were. And if you've already started to keep a consistent garden, you can offset some of your costs by growing some of your own food. So Hook It Up Homestead, I'd like to see her channel grow, but also truly you need to learn how to have a garden with as little space as you can. Yeah, so look into her channel. I encourage you to go look into it, see what you can grow according to your climate, learn a few tips and techniques. Second channel I'm going to highlight is Brandon of Palm Beach. Brandon is an excellent cook. Don't let him fool you. He's out in Palm Beach, and he also caters on the side. He recently catered a wedding, and that charcuterie tray, if I said that word right, was absolutely fantastic. I think he's got him a wonderful side hustle, and he's an example of why you can't live on one income and how you can use your skills with cooking, whether you had a culinary degree or not, to make a living. Go check Brandon out if you want to know, see his What's for Dinner series, where you see the nice things that he makes for lunch in the kitchen, as well as get a little bit of tips on how to cook certain things. All right, so those are my shout outs. Now back to my regularly scheduled program. You all know what this is. This scam has been going around. So I get the text message around the week of St. Patty's, okay, from WashDOT, which is Washington Department of Transportation. You owe this toll. But I look at the number and notice it's a foreign number. Normally when I get those stupid things, I just delete. Then come to find out, a lot of these cell phone scams are happening more often. And I'm sitting here reading this like this person has to be an idiot. There are two things that the person who tried to scam me don't understand. Number one, for me in my general area to pay a toll, I would have to cross the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. That's the closest bridge that requires a toll. And I haven't been over that bridge back and forth since 2022 when my grandmother passed. That's the first clue I knew this was a scam. So how can I owe you a toll when my vehicle hasn't even, and my physical body hadn't physically crossed that bridge since 2022? That's the first sign that something should have been wrong in this little silly scam. Number two, if you're gonna call me, don't call me from a foreign number. At least attempt to do it with a United States number, right? You owe a toll and all of that. Number three, understand that I can go to the people's website and read up on their rules and know that a scam is out, because WashDOT will tell you right away. See, here's the thing. A person can have a 360 area code like I do and have a Washington State area code and be somewhere else. See, the moral of the story is your information's on the dark web, whether you want it to be or not. And let me make a fourth point, that if I see phone numbers I don't recognize, I immediately delete you. so that you can't scam me to begin with. If you're not programmed into my phone, meaning you're not a friend of mine, or I don't know you, or you're not familiar to me, I don't respond to you. Ta-ta. What did I tell y'all about me keeping up with scams? What did I tell y'all? Because these cell phone scams are more prevalent than I thought, and it doesn't end with WashDOT. Because lots of people are getting these semi-threatening text messages. You better pay me now or else. See, the thief is the person who really doesn't want to go get another job. So if they have good hacking skills, they're going to write not emails, stuff to you on a phone in a way that make it seem threatening if you're not the right type of person. See, here's the thing with cell phones. Now your cell phone can keep up with your payment, like your credit card payments. People do the tap and pay. Your cell phones have your Cash Apps, your WhatsApp, some if you put your PayPal on. It acts as your computer. It acts as your social media. People live on those cell phones. So when stuff like this happens, you need to be careful and just immediately delete it, because these scams are becoming relentless. I'll give y'all an example, because if you've been listening to me for a while, I brought this up in one of Mr. Burns' live. By the way, that's the Solomon Project. I shout him out sometimes. As you know, I'm applying for a United States trademark, and if you know anything about the United States, as soon as your application is put in, the name of your company is posted publicly even before the trademark goes public. If you own a trademark, even if you're from a foreign country and file in the United States, that trademark goes public. So Dummy proceeds to call me from Virginia, and I got mad one night because normally I don't answer the phone. So I know he's scamming me. So while we're on the phone, I'm up looking at the USTPO, the United States United States Patent and Trademark Office. And I don't care what anybody tell you. If you do not get your trademark directly through the USTPO, that trademark is not valid, okay? I don't care what anybody tells you. You can't get a trademark for $49. That's next to impossible, okay? I accidentally picked up the phone, and then it says, well, if you just give me your credit card for $400, come to find out the USPTO knows about this scam. So I'm reading about the scam while I put the guy on the phone. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to end this phone call now. Thank you. Not only did this idiot continue to keep calling me for 2 weeks, when I called him in a lie on an email, he still wouldn't relent and still tried to get money. Let me tell you what I mean, because I didn't put the email up in this scam. So what happened was, and this is where it gets scary, kind of, this guy found an actual agent or actual lawyer who reviews trademarks at the USPTO. Used his name and said, you have to do this, not knowing that I knew how to look it up. So to get back at him, because I knew that wasn't official government website, because of course, if y'all been listening to me, I work for the federal government. I know what official emails look like. Another thing this dummy from Virginia didn't get trying to scam me. It was a foreigner, by the way. So I replied to the email to the actual person who works as a lawyer for the USPTO, and CC'd the idiot doing the scam, and said something to the effect of, hello, my name is this person. This phone number, gave area code, phone number, and everything of the scammer. And said, I understand that the USTPO would never contact us directly asking for money, blah, blah, blah. I put that person on blast with the USPTO, with the scammer's email address and phone number. Never guess what that idiot did. Not only did he keep trying to call me back to back for another week and a half, 2 weeks, He continued sending emails for another week or so, still trying to say that he was that representative, despite the fact that I CC'd him on an email to catch him in a lie. And the representative writes back saying, oh yeah, CC's us back saying, yeah, thank you for letting us know about the scam, la la la. I outed him to the official who he was trying to use, the lawyer. And this idiot still tried to relentlessly pull this scam on me. After I unmasked that person, this is how desperate these people are getting to get your money. I studied the USPTO and scams and stuff before I got my trademark. So I was waiting for somebody to try me. This guy got caught and continued calling me for weeks afterwards, and still 2 times sent me email. Well, this is your trademark, this, and tried to make it look official. See, with these cell phones, the reason you got to be careful is because your whole life is on that phone. For some people, not me, I know when to turn it off. Because I know someone who hijacked my bank's official phone number, called me and got me to clean out my whole account. Now that's stupid and I should have known better. But they used my bank's official number, made up a whole story about the woman being arrested in Toledo, and come to find out the guy is in Florida. They're getting sophisticated with how to get you to give stuff up. You have to understand the desperation. I'm not excusing these people, because I think that once they start catching them, they're going to wish they never thieved from people. But their sophistication comes from desperation to steal from people rather than go out and get a job. When I saw that wash dot, 9 times out of 10, I went delete. But to me, I kept one of the messages and read it for a while, because it's indicative of how sophisticated these scams are getting. And a lot of people who are getting scammed don't lack self-awareness. They were just so busy and live on that phone that they tapped the website and agreed. Next thing they know, their accounts and stuff are wiped out, or some aspect of their life was disturbed, or that person got access to their social media because they clicked it by accident instead of pushing delete. There are unscrupulous people out here who really don't want to work, and they don't care about taking your money. That's just the truth of the matter. And I know you don't want to hear that, but that's the truth of the matter. These scams will continue to get sophisticated. You'll continue to get crap. Okay? Y'all gotta be careful, because I think this stuff with the cell phones is gonna continue to persist, because it's easy to sit on the web, get some skills in hacking, and take from other people rather than go work a job. Someone else's desperation will clean out your bank account if you don't pay attention. Y'all be vigilant. And just delete those things the second you get it, and then go read your bank's policies about contact. Read your social media's policies about contact. All right. Be safe, y'all. Take care.